Hey, you fellow YouTubers. I am back with some more Rayman 2 Revolution. So, what am I required to get done now?
The pirates have just captured Carmen the whale. Run along to the whale bay to free her.
That voice kind of irritates me,
From the
not gonna lie.
Globox garden.
But yeah, that's what we have to do. But before we do so, would you like to the magic well? I haven't bought any power-ups since being able to run with the barrel or powder keg. Is it really necessary to bring that up? It's the exact same controls as that other area. Thankfully, you don't have to just head back to like the first area in order to get all these power-ups and whatnot. Same with these mini games. At last, radio fire is in my possession. Gonna make things easier. Not that they've been all that difficult to begin with. Yeah, spent the majority of my lungs. We are done here. See how much faster if we're able to throw these energy attacks. Although it certainly helped if, the invincibility frames for enemies would not last as long as they do. Should be going completely the wrong way. Globox's places would be that way. Let's get going. So here's his place, Globox, his kids, and we will see his wife.
Globox can sleep easy. By the way,
Dirty, 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 dirt. Hey, Uglet. Her French voice actors I most certainly prefer. Look at these children, they're all having a good time and whatnot. Okay, too bad I can't steal the ball away from him. I won't be able to enjoy soccer and whatnot.
Take me to the cave. I'll show you a path which leads to the stronghold.
I've very likely stated this before, and it is odd to state this 10 parts into the walkthrough. However, it is still kind of mind-blowing that it took me 5 years since I finished the first game to record and commentate its sequel. For the longest time I've had games that I had more desire to play through, but the thing is, someone actually suggested that I would play through the second game. Like, either I was in the middle of the first Rayman game, or I just finished it. I remember just before I started working on Quest 64, which is no longer a thing, since I have a superior walkthrough of it now. The username slips my mind, but if by chance you are watching this, well, I hope I'm satisfied with my results. Before we head to where we need to, we shall collect some more lums, because they're so easy to fetch, and why not? The other path we are not able to take that kid to, we are not able to get to that level or area just yet. We'll need to perform that rain dance. I'm not sure if I have to bring Globox for that, or if I have to do it myself for that one. Anyway, I really should have set that kid down beforehand if I was gonna explore, collect whatever I can. Yeah, whatever, I suppose. Should take a preview. It's coming up. We have some lava here. and we're not able to. I doubt we're gonna be able to make it across. I didn't think so. Even lava doesn't take away that much of your health, so oh, what are you doing back here? You're unsupervised regardless, so what was the point of walking back there? Well, anyways, let's really get it dealt with this time. Let's take care of some enemies. Okay. See, I fired 5 shots at it before any damage. Invincibility frames here. They're a bit too much. So rate of fire, while useful, could have been so much more. They could have been so much more convenient had the invincibility frames not been as lengthy as they are.
The door's open. You can go through.
Very good, kiddo. Excellent. And this track I rather like a lot. One of the more memorable songs in the game. No, we shall not save. Saving denied. One thing I keep forgetting to mention is that as I was first playing through this game, I was also playing through Rayman Jungle Run. I think I wouldn't forget, as I brought up pretty much every other Rayman game that I have tried or am playing and whatnot. But for some reason, I guess just because it's an Android game, I failed to bring up a pretty underrated side-scroller. Pretty much uses the same engine as Rayman Origins or Legend. Gameplay is a lot more simple. Like, you automatically run, you can only run, jump, and attack your enemies. But you know, for it being a $3 game, it is a, well, I can't bring up the price kind of out there, but it is a very simple but really enjoyable game. Okay, too bad I cannot go Hadouken on it yet. Do I even need to defeat it? I could just run past it, couldn't I? Damn, Rayman Jungle Run. It contains 80 levels. Granted, they're really short, but given it's only $3, anyone who's a Rayman fan, thought I saw a lum in there, but wasn't a lum, was it? Waste my time. Yeah. I say I'm really addicted to. Did it just recover health? Yes, it did. Rather addicted to my Android. Mobile gaming. Well, mobiles in general sure have evolved. Honestly, if that is the future of gaming, as long as there are a good chunk of quality games, I do not mind too much. I mean, if Nintendo were to create another dedicated console, that is perfectly fine by me too. So I heard they are still making some Android games, kind of like watered down versions of the future games, and that is a pretty neat idea if you ask me. For only being a $3 game, it's quite lengthy with those 80 levels. It took me about took me like 5 hours to finish all 5-6 hours, and took me about another 5 to collect all the lumps and whatnot. I do not need to collect any more health. Can leave this be. Those land of the those, damn, they are hard. But they're really enjoyable. But, mobile gaming aside, so trying to watch out for piranhas. I thought there was something to land on. Clearly I was mistaken. Solo health taken away. And since I'm gonna keep collecting familiars, this game will not be getting harder anytime soon, if at all. I mean, clearly it will, but not compared to like the amount of health you receive, health you get, certainly make up for it. And there's also Rayman Fiesta Run, which is the same price, and even has leaderboards. What do you mean I couldn't grab onto that? That's BS game. You're able to grab onto pretty much anything else. Rayman Fiesta Run has even higher scores, and I will most certainly pick it up. One problem with my Android is that I have next to no room for it anymore. With owning like some games that take up hundreds of megabytes, even close to a gigabyte, like Plants vs. Zombies 2. I'm gonna have to get another SD card for it. Seriously, where's a Switch or whatever? I'm wasting too much time. Like I wasted too much time taking on that barrel enemy that probably wasn't even required. Songs I downloaded through some app that lets me download some anime songs. It's called Anime Lyrics, and is something anyone who's into anime should pick up. Openings, endings, full soundtrack to a good chunk of Japanese animation. Piece of like a gigabyte. Memory worth of songs. Okay, how could I miss? Time to play some more Donkey Kong, Rayman style, I suppose. But Rayman does it better since it can actually jump on the barrels and not get killed from them. The obstacle has been dealt with. We shall give it a rude awakening. Make no mistake. I hear you. Wherever you are. Do I need to go for a swim? Or is the water too shallow? But there's nothing more back there, just a single red lump. See, the battle music is playing, but there are no enemies around. Just took care of that single enemy. Ugh. Okay, that was too far. Try again. Good thing I bought the Run with Load power-up. There's close to perfect. You're free. Free. Guess I just need to be patient. Slowly but surely hovering to where I'll need a hoop for. Which most certainly played a huge part in Rayman Arena. I mean, by no means is Rayman Arena a great game, but I really wouldn't mind playing it once more if there was a way to. Too bad, at least my area, you're not able to rent them. games from 2 generations behind.
Hey, Rayman! Carmen the whale is trapped. The pirates want to use her blubber to oil the engines of their prison boat. Go help her, fast, before it's too late.
I could take my sweet precious time, just like most video games. Oh, but Murphy's pressuring me. I mean, perhaps I'll get even more enjoyment of the game now that I get to know a lot of the Rayman characters. Rayman Arena, I pretty much only gave a damn about Rayman himself and Globox to a certain extent, because I knew he was in Rayman 2, but I did not know anybody else. Okay, there's something I have to bring up. This area. There are 4 lums that you cannot get. Unless there's some glitch I'm unaware of, it is impossible to get. You will need some power up. And you'll actually be using the lava there to get to it. It's very strange, but that lava there is required. So, for now, forget about those forms. You'll have to come back here a second time if you want to 100% this. So, but there is something else we need to do here. I am quite sure of it. Voila.